My dear friend in Christ, Mother Teresa, so revered and respected for her humanitarian work and a Nobel Peace Prize winner for her dedication to serving the poorest of the poor, was once visiting a hospital in New York City. There she encountered a grumpy janitor mopping the floor, showing signs of total disinterest in his job. He looked very unhappy and barely acknowledged even Mother Teresa's greetings. Mother Teresa shocked everyone around her by stopping and asking the janitor, "Sir, can I please help you mop the floor?" Shocked by the request, the janitor stammered, saying, But you are Mother Teresa." Mother Teresa simply smiled at him and said, "Today we are all just doing God's work. May I please help you in mopping the floor?" Humbled by a genuine request, the janitor agreed. The man was deeply moved by Mother Teresa's humility, and together they finished mopping the whole floor while others watched in stunning silence. My dear friend in Christ, John Maxwell, regarded as a #1 New York Times best-selling author, coach, and speaker, who has sold more than 24 million books in 50 languages, writes, "Leadership is not about titles, positions, or power. It is about action and example." But far greater than John Maxwell or any inspiration on leadership is Jesus Christ himself, who did something over 2,000 years ago to teach us what servant leadership means. Jesus did what no leader of his time or ever in the past history ever did or would even imagine doing. He washed the feet of his disciples. Washing the feet of visiting guests was considered a very menial job during Jesus' time and was to be done only by servants. Now, after Jesus had finished washing the feet of his disciples, what he told them and tells each one of us is very, very important. Jesus explained, "Do you understand what I have done to you? You call me teacher and Lord, and rightly so, for that is what I am. Now that I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also should wash one another's feet. I have set you an example that you should do as I have done for you. Very truly I tell you, no servant is greater than his master, nor is a messenger greater than the one who sent him. Now that you know these things, you will be blessed if you do them." The Gospel of John, chapter 13, verse 12 and following. My dear friend in Christ, when Jesus first called and chose the 12, this was the first lesson he gave them. "If anyone desires to be first, he shall be last of all and servant of all." The Gospel of Mark, chapter 9, verse 35. Jesus was cautioning them of the dangers of striving after power, after position, and after possessions. All these desires are directly opposed to true discipleship. Disciple Peter, in his letter, reminds us to be submissive to one another and to be clothed with humility. For God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 5. My dear friend in Christ, if you are serious about being a disciple of Christ and a witness to your Christian faith, you would be asking yourself questions like, am I bossing over people I live with or work with? Do I find myself boasting of my educational qualification or experience or the positions I hold? Am I chasing after popularity and fame? Do I think I don't need anyone's advice or guidance? Do I look down on people? These questions and many more. As you reflect over these questions, seek the Lord's help in humbling you and help you become a servant leader and an example of service and humility to all whom you meet with in your daily life. May you have a good and godly day.